What's going on guys, it's Unknown Player here, and in this video we'll be talking about the King's Fall Raid Challenge Mode, the rewards, and also the final 3 remaining Calcified Fragments. So Luke Smith actually stated in an interview with Edge magazine there are special challenge modes available for the King's Fall Raid that allows you to kill the boss in a certain way and get a special reward. We don't know what the challenge mode rules will be, but examples I could think of might be like to complete a boss encounter and defeat the boss only using certain weapons or not using certain weapons. Maybe you can't find more than a certain amount of bullets in the entire encounter, or maybe you can only use heavy weapons, for example, or possibly even something as simple as a burn for the entire encounter, such as Void Burn, which would be really difficult for the Hive Shredders or the Acolytes shoot, or possibly even Arc Burn for the Wizards and the Boomers. That would make things very, very difficult. Those are some ideas that come to my mind, but leave a comment down below this video. I want to hear your guys' best ideas for challenges. I know you guys can come up with some really cool ideas, so let me know in the comment section what kind of challenges can you come up with for the raid boss and special ways to defeat them. Now, if you go to the emblem kiosk in the tower, you can see there are 3 emblems we have yet to collect: the Devourer of Light, the Worm God Servant, and of Light and Hunger. We can assume that these 3 are awarded for a challenge mode of the King's Fall Raid. We don't know whether there'll just be 3 challenge modes, or possibly there's a minimum of 3 in which these are awarded from. Perhaps each emblem and reward can be gotten from a specific boss, or perhaps you have to do the entire raid and all 4 bosses in that challenge mode, and then that counts as one challenge mode. We don't know exactly how it's going to count and the details, but we do know we're going to get some announcements at some point soon in the coming weeks, because when More Consult tweeted about this, Bungie responded saying that challenge modes are coming soon to Destiny and will be on both difficulties of hard and normal, and they said they're working on good ways on how to reward us. So challenge modes aren't in the game just yet, but Bungie said they will announce when they are, and I'm assuming in addition to the emblem, we also get maybe a guaranteed exotic drop or a Nightfall tier reward from this, on top of the raid loot you would normally get, of course. The challenge would have to be hard in order to be worth the reward, but I can imagine that to be an amazing way to reward going the extra mile and defeating a boss in a very difficult way. So it's almost optional how much loot you want to do versus how difficult you want the raid to actually be for yourself. Luke Smith also tweeted that the final 3 calcified fragments can also be obtained through the challenge modes, and these are going to be among their awards. As you probably know, there are 50 calcified fragments to collect around the Dreadnought, and we've collected 47 of them. 3 of them are unavailable to obtain, and now we know that the final 3 are obtained from the challenge mode versions of the raid. The rest can be found in the Dreadnought and opening chests and defeating bosses in certain ways, but these are going to be how to collect all 50 calcified fragments, and then I'm assuming we get something cool for collecting all 50. There must be some kind of reward or some weapon unlocked after that, but it's good to know that this is how we get the final 3 calcified fragments, and of course on top of that we're also going to get those emblems, and I'm assuming more, like my guess would be Nightfall tier rewards. I think that would be perfect. I can imagine running your weekly raid, and if you decide to do it a normal way, the easy way, you get a standard loot, or you could do it a more difficult way and challenge yourself and your team, and you have a chance of getting a really cool reward. Luke Smith also said that we're going to get more info in several weeks, so most likely in a month, maybe a month and a half, we're going to get more info about challenge modes and exactly how they work, and what we're going to get from them. I'm assuming they're waiting for people to master hard mode raid and be around 319 to 320 light, because the challenge mode probably requires a very highly leveled team. So there we have it, challenge modes are confirmed and will be announced in the coming weeks. Of course, any updates, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date on this channel by uploading videos, and also you can follow me on Twitter in the description for the latest information. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. As I said, leave your thoughts on the challenges we could possibly face in the comment section below. I'm interested to see those, and also drop a like rating on the video if you enjoyed it. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.